Hello, welcome to our special edition of podcast, which is dedicated to our unique cooperation with a secondary Spanish school, IES Valle de Aller. Our collaboration takes place due to the involvement of both schools in EPAS project. I've interviewed Alba Solis, who is a junior ambassador in IES Valle de Aller. Dobrý deň, vítajte v našom špeciálnom vydaní podcastu, ktorý je venovaný našej jedinečnej spolupráci so španielskou strednou školou Les Valle de Aller. Naša spolupráca prebieha vďaka zapojeniu oboch škôl do projektu EPAS a dnes sme sa porozprávali so študentkou tejto školy Albu Solis, ktorá je tiež junior ambasádorkou v projekte EPAS.
Hello, I'm Alba Solis and I am the coordinator of the Junior Ambassadors from the EPAS Valle, which is my high school. And I want to start saying hello to all our classmates from the Serie Academy in Slovakia, from all my teammates, of course. I'm so pleased to be able to answer all the questions you have proposed, and I'll try to answer as honest as possible.
Okay, great Alba, that sounds interesting. And now our junior ambassador Emma is going to ask you a few questions.
Why did you join this project?
So there were plenty of reasons why I wanted to join this project. I think the main reason was the fact that last year I did an Erasmus with my high school and my classmates. That was basically based on the Erasmus Plus project, and we had to do loads of investigation and loads of projects about Europe and different cultures and different ways of doing things in different countries from Europe. And it did surprise me very much, and I got very intrigued. So when I had the opportunity to join this project, I didn't think twice, and I think it's been one of the best decisions I've ever made this year.
What activities did you organize through this project?
So we also did plenty of activities during this scholar year. One of the lastest ones was a book that was practically telling the story of the European Union, and we translated it into different languages such as English, of course Spanish, French, Asturiano, that's what we talk here in Asturias. Also Polish, Arabian, there were plenty of languages, and we are translating them and recording them so you can see it and also be listening to it, you know?
What new information did you learn because of this project?
We learned loads of information because practically all the departments got involved in these projects. So practically we learned loads of information from different perspectives, from the perspective of the philosophy, Greek, Latin, French, and also all the activities we've done during the year. It also gives you more information. I think there's plenty of information and more than we can take, you know? So yeah, we do learn loads of information. We did get loads of information.
How many students participated in EPAS in your school?
This year, the EPAS teammates were 51 students.
What activity would you recommend other schools to do?
I would recommend doing podcasts from the European Union because it's a very nice way of learning and getting information while you do something interesting. And also the online interaction with other ambassador schools, because it's a very nice way of inclusion and globalization also, and getting to know other EPAS programs participants. And it's quite interesting. I've got to admit that it's quite interesting.
Do you cooperate with other schools in Spain or internationally except our school?
We've cooperated with two other ambassador schools from Spain. One of them was a secondary school, high school as ours, in León, Puebla de Gordón. And another one was a special education high school in Madrid. It's called 8 Studio. And it has people with kind of different discapacities, intellectual discapacities, or different capacities, you know?
Why did you decide to do podcasts?
Well, doing podcast was a very nice way of getting to practice with new technologies and to interact with other schools and other experts and to, of course, learn, because it's the main purpose of all these projects for us.
What is your favorite thing about living in the EU?
Well, my favorite thing about living in the EU is the liberty we've got to speak, the freedom of speech, human rights, democracy also. I think we've got loads of nice things that we have to potentially start appreciating as teens and as the future of the nation and the European Union.
Will you continue to be in EPAS next year?
I am not sure if I'm going to continue in the EPAS next year. Not because I don't want to, it's because I am practically finishing high school and it's going to be a very tough year and I've got loads of things to study. So I'm not sure if I'm going to have the time, but I am, of course, going to help on some things and I am going to try to do my best in everything they want me to do.
Did you enjoy being in EPAS?
I really enjoyed being in the EPAS program because I love to interact with people and I really love to know new things. Of course, that's the main thing of a student, you know, to get to like new things. And I love learning things about where I live and practically potentially starting to realize how important the European Union is for Spanish and for all the countries that are inside it. So I really enjoyed it and I will always remember this experience with every beat of my heart.
Thank you, Alba, for being our special guest today. We wish you all the best in your personal life and with your studies. Achievements of you and your EPAS team are admirable. Keep going.
Muchas gracias, te deseamos lo mejor.
Ďakujeme ti, Alba, že si dnes bola našim špeciálnym hosťom a trpezlivo zodpovedala naše otázky. Prajeme ti všetko najlepšie v osobnom živote aj pri štúdiu. Tvoje úspechy a úspechy vášho EPAS týmu sú obdivuhodné, len tak ďalej. No a to je na dnes všetko z nášho podcastu. Tešíme sa na vás na budúce.